Welcome to Semifinal Friday. The last time Mountain Brook won a state title, 1976. The last time they made it to a state title game, 1996. Tonight, the Spartans in the 6A semis for the third straight year. On the road at Muscle Shoals, Trojans strike first, Seth Mosley to Bryant Basden, who makes the sliding grab. Shoals up early 7-0. Late in the first quarter, the Spartans offense found a spark thanks to Cole Gamble. 45 yards, we're all tied at 7. Second quarter, it's more from Gamble, who will find his way down to the 1-inch line for Mountain Brook. And then Gamble's in the Wildcat, and of course he's going to run it. Mountain Brook is up 14-7. Now 1 minute before halftime, John Colvin airs it out to Jackson Beatty, who comes down with a 45-yard catch. Seconds left before the half. Will Waldrop going up the middle, bouncing off defenders. He's in. Brooks up 21-7 at the half. In the fourth quarter, still 21-7. Cole Gamble helping to lock it up for the Spartans with a huge run down inside the red zone. Then after a penalty, Mountain Brook inside the Trojan 10. Gamble in again, and the Mountain Brook Spartans win it 28-7, breaking a 26-year championship game drought.
I have absolutely not allowed myself to even dream of that next step, and I've got a lot of work I got to do this week because I haven't prepared one thing about all the stuff that you got to do to go down to Jordan-Hare. I'll be honest, I've been to a lot of the state championship games. I've watched them on TV. I remember watching them when I was a little boy and just thinking maybe one day just get to go watch one, you know. And now the fact that we're in it with these guys.
I haven't really sunk in yet. I'm so proud of my guys. I mean, these guys are my brothers. I'm so glad that was my last game playing with these seniors. But, you know, we're not satisfied. We got one more. We're going to go to Jordan-Hare, and we got to finish the job.
Yeah, the Spartans will play Saraland in the 6A final. The 5A semifinals gave us a rematch. September 8th, Ramsey beat Pleasant Grove with a strip and score on the final play of the game. Tonight at Legion Field, the third-ranked Spartans looking for revenge against the fourth-ranked Rams. Second quarter, Ramsey's Cameron Keenan. His pass is picked off by the Spartans' Amari Small, and he'll take it down to the Ramsey 4. And on the very next play, D lineman Dontavius Thomas lines up as a tackle eligible and makes the biggest catch of his life. That made it 7-0 Spartans. Next Ramsey drive, it's another turnover. Ashton, or rather this is a beautiful slant route to Kyron Burrows, put the Spartans up 13-0. Then after another Ram 3-and-out, Sparty trying to make it a 3-score game. Hanley's pass is deflected, picked off by Quentin Reese, and it is a pick 6. Pleasant Grove up 13-7 at the half. All right, now let's move to the second half. And on the second play of that half, it's quarterback to quarterback. Cameron Keenan will find Tremel Washington. That's a 71-yard pitch and catch. And Ramsey's up 14-13. They've got the momentum now. Fourth quarter, Rams lead by 7. Under 3 minutes to play, it's Ashton Ashford, the closer, 78 yards to the house. Another come-from-behind win in the playoffs, and Ramsey wins at 27-20. They're on to Auburn and the Super 7.
God is good. Coach Nelson left. I was left with a new staff. I asked my Heavenly Father to send me some great men with character, God-fearing men, and He did it. And so it's proof of what we did today. So I'm just thankful. I'm thankful. Relied on our defense to make plays, and they've been doing it every game. So it's like I expect that coming from those guys. But it definitely changed the game. It definitely.
The Rams get Charles Henderson in the final. In the 4A semis, Adiana and Cherokee County could be a shootout. The teams combined to average 79 points per game coming in. The Redskins traveling up to center, and Cherokee County's offense was clicking early. Jackson Amos, nice moves inside the hole, and he gets him for the touchdown. And then Jacob Cornejo is off and running. And when you give Jacob space, that is exactly what he does. And then Amos with another huge hole, and all of a sudden the Adiana Redskins are in a hole because Cherokee County is up 21-0. Fluff Bothwell is the Adiana Redskins star, and you can't keep him down for long. He breaks to the outside, and on a long touchdown run cuts the lead to 21-7. But Cherokee County with a quick answer. And again, it's Cornejo pushing and shoving his way into the end zone. Cherokee County wins 42-21. They are in the 4A title game.
You know, in big games like this, you never know kind of where the breaks are going to come. But, you know, we played really uptight in the first half. A lot of penalties, a lot of procedure penalties, a lot of moving penalties. Just, you know, they felt the game being big. And so when they relaxed in the second half and just put their hand in the ground and got after it, we played much better. All the preseason goals, we went through adversity, and now we're sitting right here about to go to game 15 next week, and it's almost surreal.
And congrats to Cherokee County. Coming up next, we'll break down the 3A through 1A brackets, and it's Iron Bowl Eve. We'll get some final words from the Tide and Tigers as they get ready for that Saturday showdown at Bryant-Denny. One of the best to ever put on a Piedmont Bulldog uniform is quarterback Jack Hayes, the state's career leader in total offense and total TDs. The Bulldogs in their 8th straight 3A semifinal, hosting Sylvania, who they beat 40-7 in week 2. Jack Hayes needed 99 yards coming into the game to break Jamarcus Russell's career passing yardage record. He had 224 by halftime, that one to Ishmael Bethel, and then another pretty one to Bethel. Hayes had 3 touchdown passes in the first half. He had 3 touchdown runs in the first half. Jack Hayes, just a touchdown machine tonight for Piedmont. And then here's another beautiful touchdown throw from Hayes to Raleigh Pinto, right over the shoulder. Hayes can make every throw. Here's a back shoulder throw coming up to Bethel. That is going to lead to another touchdown. This short TD run by Parker Thornton. And Piedmont wins it 55-22. Here's Steve Smith on his seniors and Jack Hayes on another record-setting night.
The records that they've accomplished speak for themselves. A couple of championships and then a semifinal appearance, and now going back to another championship game. Those guys have just been tremendous. They saw how the people before them did it. They saw how the people before them conducted business. They wanted to carry on that tradition. They wanted to be the next group that was able to represent Piedmont.
It's a big deal. I don't think I've realized it yet, but it's a huge accomplishment. Like watching, going back and watching Jamarcus Russell highlights and him throwing the ball the way he did at LSU, and watching Bo Nix on Saturday play, and just know that I've had better numbers than they've had in high school, and it means a lot.
Yeah, congratulations to the Bulldogs and Jack Hayes. Piedmont will play St. James in the 3A final. Now let's talk B.B. Comer. In its first semifinal game since 1995, the Tigers hosting the Highland Home Flying Squadron. Third play of the game, Devin Harvey hits Kamor Harris, who cuts up and takes off and will go 64 yards for the first touchdown of the night to put B.B. Comer up 6-0. Quick 3 and out for Highland Home, and Harvey back in business. Trying to escape pressure, but he gets sacked, he fumbles the ball, and the Flying Squadron jump all over it. B.B. Comer's defense doing its job, though, forcing another quick 3 and out. Jai Gaddis on the tackle, and then Harris on the carry. Will run up the middle, taking a few players with him, and he'll pick up another first down. Harris was a monster tonight. Here's his second rushing touchdown in the first quarter. The 2-point conversion made it 14-0. Tigers strike fast early in the second quarter. This is little sophomore Tristan Garrett finding the hole, going in for the touchdown to make it 22-0. A minute later, and the Tigers back in the end zone, Harvey scores on the quarterback keeper. 36-0 B.B. Comer at the half. Tigers win 44-15, and they'll play Fife for the 2A title. 1A semis, Coosa Christian. First ever semifinal for them at Pickens County. Their Tornadoes in their 7th straight Final Four. First drive of the game for Coosa Christian, John Justice hands off to Jakara Mastella for the long touchdown run to get on the board first. And that made the score 7-0. And then Pickens County looking to respond after getting an interception. DeMarcus Giles will throw to Kamariam Plott. And that made the score 8-7 Pickens County after the 2-point conversion. Coosa Christian now back on offense, looking to get some separation. We'll get another score from Mastella to make the score 18-7. And now Pickens County, this is a back-and-forth game all night, looking to get back on the board. Corbett Somerville will take the snap to make the score 24-16. Pickens County wins 44-40 Their Tornadoes will play Leroy for the 1A title.